So this is next tree, and this tree is really important for me because this is the only specimen I have. This is Adenium Somalens, so it's from Somalia, and these trees usually grow a bit different. This is the flower, so it has really small flowers. Now the color of the flowers kind of faded away. It has like really red stripes inside, so you can see it from outside also, these kind of stripes, really red. Now the flower is kind of fading away, so the color is also fading away, but it's like really red color, like dark red. In Somalia, usually these trees grow really tall. So normally you see kind of ordinary Adenium obesum will grow kind of thick, and it will kind of it will look like a huge stone sometimes with the branches, but the main trunk will be kind of like very thick and very circular, or I don't know how to call, but usually those codex are in the nature very round. But these Somalian they're growing kind of tall. They're not that like they are thick, but not that thick. They're usually like very long, tall, with full of flowers on the top. So I was thinking on the beginning, I have this Adenium from seed, and I was thinking on the beginning I will grow this on the same way like in the nature. So I was thinking just to leave this branch, this trunk, and grow it really tall with some of the branches on the top. But then I got these branches here, so I changed my mind, and on the end I will grow this tree like short with the thick fat base. And so I will shorten these branches, but I will shorten them so I can get my ramification, my new branches, but I will shorten this one too, and I will keep these cuttings, and I will try to grow these branches again, and then from them I will try to make Adenium like Somalens with very tall and leggy and with the flowers on the top. So first of all I will cut this flower off. I will cut most of the leaves off like this, here too, and here as well, because I really want to save these cuttings. So I will cut the leaves, and my first cut will be on this main trunk. So it will be somewhere, I think here. So I will get my new branches here, and I will get here, then here, here, so then I can shape my. So let's cut it up to here. This one I will cut, let's say, up to here, and the main trunk I will cut up to here. And then we will see. I have many new branches here, so I will just shorten the leaves. So I'm shortening the leaves just because I want the tree to push the new buds, so all the energy will go into that. If I leave the leaves, the more energy will grow into existing branches with the leaves. So the leaves are like a pump, so it will pump more and more water, so the tree will just redirect the water where the roots are the pump, but Leaves are like just where the water goes. So if the water can go to some leaves, then the most of the water will go there. So when you don't have any leaves, now the tree will try to push the new buds in more sufficient way. So like this is better. It's better to cut the leaves off. This is the first time that I'm cutting this tree down, and I just let it grow. I'm just a bit afraid that I don't have here the roots that I need. I have here one root here, so I think I can level the tree like this. I have here 3 really thick roots. I will probably shorten these roots like really short, like really short. Maybe I will cut some like part off of these roots. I will cut like good piece of this root, so I will regrow those roots again, because I didn't cut anything on the top, but I cut the codex from down below. So I grow this tree from the seed, and I was growing it for a few years. Then I cut the bottom part of the codex off. These are the roots that are grown from that cut. So codex was on half, and I wanted to regrow the roots in radial way, so as I was saying, but it looks that I didn't take a good care of the roots, because I wanted the tree to grow, and the tree did grow, but the roots are out of shape. So I will probably cut the roots again really short and regrow the roots again, all new. That doesn't mean that I have to cut the codex in half again, but I have to just shorten the roots like really short, let's say up to here. So it will be like this short, and it's very easy with Adenium. You get the new roots like right away, and the tree will not gonna skip a beat if you do that in the summer. Just you have to do that in certain way when you cut the codex off to regrow the nice radial roots. Don't put the tree right away in the soil. Turn the tree, leave it for a few days to dry the codex. When you have the codex like kind of dry, then you plant the tree, and you don't water it right away like with ton of water, but you are just misting the codex like few times a day, and the roots start to grow again. You can check one of my videos where I did that, and you can see how easy it is. It's like really easy. Just the only trick in all that is the time of the year. So this tree is done, and I will save these cuttings. First I will leave them to dry for, let's say, 2 or 3 days, so these wounds will dry a bit, and then I can plant them. And then later on I can do one thing. I can take this branch and take one Adenium obesum that I have from seed, and I can graft these branches on Adenium obesum that is from seed, and I will get the tree with the codex. So if I grow this just like this branch, I'm not gonna have a codex, but if I graft these branches on existing Adenium obesum from seed, I will have a codex, and I will have branches and leaves from this species, what I want actually. So I will save these branches, and this tree will go on the window again. So this is the next tree. This is red flowering. You can see the flowers. They're like really red. Last year I cut the codex off in half and this tree was growing whole summer. I did that bit late. It was kind of end of the summer, so but still the tree is okay. It's growing and this is the first year that is flowering, actually the next year. So it's really fast. Sometimes you don't get the flowers right away in the next year, but this looks like that this red flowering type of adenium will be similar like that white big that is flowering actually non-stop. So I will just cut the branches a bit so I can get my ramification again. I will cut the top a bit more. I will cut the leaves. And this is kind of too long, so I will cut up to here. And here I will just cut the leaves. Okay, this is okay. And this one is kind of quick. So I'm not gonna bother you with more of these adeniums. I think you get the point how to cut the branches and why and when. So now we can shorten that Fouquieria just for fun, just for a change. So we don't work just on the adenium. So this is the last tree, last adenium, and in the summer you will see all these trees again when I replant them. So for now I just cut the branches, let them grow, and they will recover very fast. So in the summer I will show you how I will fix the roots, fix the branches and replant the trees, and how we gonna save that like radial roots and not let the tree to grow just from below but just from the sides, so we can have like nice radial roots with radial branches. So these trees, this is quite old tree and they're very sensitive on all different kinds of diseases, and the bugs are kind of love them, so it's really hard to sometimes to take them through the winter. And the next thing is you have this inverser taper, so the tree is thicker here than down on the bottom. So this part will actually be the thickest, but in time. So it will actually start to thicken up here and then here, and then it will be like kind of like a normal tree thick. The thickest part will be down on the bottom and then it will be thinner and thinner. But these trees are usually like that. They have kind of inverser taper. They're thicker on the top than on the bottom, but that will fix in time. Just it takes like really long time. So I'm making kind of like a bonsai tree out of that. So I want all my branches to fan out and I don't want these branches to be that thick. So wherever I have like kind of thorns, on the beginning of those thorns are like kind of dormant buds. So if I cut this branch up to here, I will get the new branch here. So I will just fix this. and they are growing quite good from the cutting. So if I dip this, if I cut the thorns off, the bottom ones, and if I dip this into kind of like some root hormone powder and stick this into the soil, I will get the new roots this year. So I will probably do that. They're really good. The bonsai trees look really good from them, so I will save these branches. And I'm trying to grow my branches down low, so I will use these thorns as my kind of directional pruning. So here I have one thorn and here I have a dormant bud, so I will cut my branch here. Here, these are my new branches. They're usually with the thorns and very hard, but the thorns, they will come from these leaves. So when the leaves get old, actually the stem of the leaf will be the thorn. So I will just cut these new branches a bit shorter because I don't want them to go crazy now. And this branch is kind of too long. I have here one thorn to the side. I have here one dormant bud, but I think that is too long. I have here one thorn, so I will use that. So I will cut just above that. And let me see. This is kind of too long. I would like something from down below. I have a thorn here, so, and I have one here on the side. That would be good also, like a branch here. So I will cut up to here. I will cut this bit shorter, like up to here. I will cut this. I have a new branch here, so I will cut that upper part. I don't need it. This here. I would like branch here, but I don't have anything there. I will cut these leaves off so I get some light here. And I think I'm done for now. These are a bit too long, but I cannot do nothing with that right now. So I will leave the tree now to grow, and I will definitely cut this tree one more time in the summer. I will do a spin. And this is 3D printed pot. Looks really good. It's hand painted. And I think we are done for today. This is just short update to show how the adenium is progressing after initial pruning. So all are budding back and they are doing exactly how did I expect it. So definitely encourage pruning in spring, in late spring. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Have a nice day and bye bye.